U.S. Farm Report weather is brought to you by H&S Manufacturing. The H&S Top Shot Manure Spreader is available in 5 models from 1,300 to 4,200 gallons. Plus, it qualifies for special 3.9% financing through January 31st. Contact your H&S dealer right away for more info.
Time now for a check of weather. Meteorologist Martin Laurimore joining us with that. From the record cold, the record amounts of snow and rain in places, there were close to 300 records broken across the country one day earlier this week. But Martin, do you see a break in this pattern anytime soon?
Yeah, that pattern looking to finally break across a lot of the U.S., especially as we get into our mid to late week of this week. So here's what we're looking at when it comes to that temperature outlook over the next 6 to 10 days or so. Getting these temperatures way above average. Finally going to be breaking a lot of not records, but getting above that freezing marker for a lot of us. Going to get a lot of that snow starting to melt off across much of the U.S. It's currently seeing a lot of that snowfall. So we'll be enjoying, as we see those temperatures, the mercury is slowly creeping upwards over the next couple of days. Again, for a lot of us, finally getting out of that freezing. So jet stream as of the next couple of days, this is going to be our Sunday. Noticing this ridge really building in across the central U.S. This is going to be helping warm up a lot of the places that have seen snow. They don't usually see a lot of that snow out toward Oklahoma, Arkansas. You saw quite a bit of that snow, starting places up to Kansas and Missouri, places that don't really see a lot of it, but saw several inches of snow. They're going to start melting that as we get into this week. And this ridge continuing to build into the eastern U.S. So again, a lot of these places out toward the Appalachians and down toward the eastern seaboard, be watching a lot of those temperatures creeping upwards over the next couple of days. This is going to be on your Monday, but noticing a bit of a trough building in across the western U.S. This right here is going to be causing some pretty unsettled weather for about the western half of the U.S. Probably going to be sitting at the Rockies, moving westward. Could see those higher elevations, more of that snow, lower elevations out toward the other side of the Rockies. Be looking at, again, just that rain still moving through. So this trough right here is going to slowly make its way across and will bring in some decent rainfall across the southerly portion of the U.S., which, hasn't seen a ton of rain, but saw a good little bit of that snow. So it'll be a welcome sight to see a little bit of winter rain over the next couple of days. This will continue to move across the entirety of the U.S., bringing in some of that more rain across the southeastern U.S. and also maybe giving a brief cool down into our next weekend for some parts of the Great Lakes. So not exactly a welcome sight, but temperatures nowhere near as cold as they have been this past couple of days. So rainfall as we go through the next several days, watching as we really see the western U.S. starting to pick up a couple more inches of that snowfall and also the rainfall depending on the elevation. But like I said, watching the southern U.S. really picking up a good amount of that rain as we head into that next part of our work weekend. And next week, again, this is going to be late for that January. Again, some parts of the Pacific Northwest picking up a good amount of snow. So overall, looking much better as we head in the next couple of weeks. And of course, overall, temperatures getting much warmer as we crawl out of winter.
Thanks, Martin. Well, we've been keeping a close eye, not only weather here at home, but also weather in Brazil. But it hasn't been enough to move the markets. We will tell you why. We have Naomi Bloom and John Payne joining us next.